Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, BitBoy. Today, we're going to be doing a quick news update. If you didn't check out my earlier video from Cardano and the big update around it, you can check that out above. I will put the link there. That's the big news in my mind for the day, but I did want to make a quick update with some other news stories. One that is very interesting involving Target getting hacked. Also want to look at Stellar passing EOS, and then also a Binance update that is coming and what that possibly means. But before we go any further, make sure you are a subscriber to our channel. Hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Go ahead and drop a like while you're at it. And if you do, and you drop a comment and a like on this video, you have the opportunity to become a member of the Bit Squad. All you got to do is be a subscriber, like and comment on each of our videos in October and November, and you have the opportunity to win $500 in Ethereum and merch for this contest. Okay, guys, let's jump in to CoinMarketCap. As you guys can see, Bitcoin has been in a bit of a swing, which we haven't seen in a little bit. It dropped down, I believe, at the lowest to about 62.90, somewhere around there, which is a pretty big drop considering we've been staying between 64 and 65 for a considerable amount of time. But now it's already up at 63.84. I meant to go on NIFFLER. We're trying to do a NIFFLER competition. Check the link below for that. I meant to go to NIFFLER today and do a long trade when it was down around 62.90, and it's already up about $100 since then. So it probably would have been pretty smart to do some longing on that. But anyways, the total market cap right now is coming in at 210 billion, so down a shade from where we've been sitting around 212 to 213 for a while. Bitcoin dominance has risen just a shade, but even with this little bit of a dip that we had, it's over the 24 hours, it's only down 0.05%. It's still like, even when we get these drops, it just doesn't seem to be as considerable as they've been in the past, and they seem to bounce right back up. I mean, look at the 7-day chart here. I'll see if I can pull this up real quick. Well, my internet may not cooperate right now, but if you look over here at the 7-day chart, you'll see it's just it's like boop, 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 boop. It looks almost like a heart rate, right? Where it's just from here to here to here to here to here. Pretty consistent swings right now. Maybe a good time to take advantage, not financial advice, so maybe some swing trading on Bitcoin and things like that. My internet is not going to cooperate to let me pull that up right now. I had to pull these up in a different room. That's a long story. But anyways, guys, as we look at the top 10, it's mostly red today, but you know, it's not that bad. We do have Stellar on a correction, down 4%. It had pumped up to 27%. And the big news in that is that it passed EOS. Some of you guys pronounce it EOS. That's fine. I pronounce it EOS, so don't kill me over that. Had a couple people hating on me for my hot take on EOS, which is I'm not a fan. And I just want to know, for you guys that love EOS, what are your thoughts about decentralization? Like, do you want people able to reverse transactions? That goes against the very heart of what cryptocurrency is. Bitcoin can't do that. Ethereum can't do that. These other projects can't roll back transactions. Why should EOS get to be the one that does? And in my mind, where we're going with decentralization and everything being peer-to-peer, this is not something I want to see. So I honestly think that Stellar is probably going to continue to correct. It's probably going to continue to correct and dip back down below EOS, but not for very long. I think in the very near future, Stellar will be passing EOS for good in my mind. If you're in the EOS community, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to dog on your coin. For your sake, if you're an investor, I hope it does great. But for me personally, which this is what I do this YouTube channel on, or my personal opinions, it's not something I want a part of. And, you know, like I said, I don't hope that it fails for your sake if you're an investor, but that's my personal take on it, and I'm not going to touch it. So, very interesting if you just look over here. You know, we've had a lot of flip-flopping between Ethereum and XRP over the last couple of weeks. Well, it's flip-flopped at least 2 or 3 times. But now will we see something similar with Stellar and EOS where they keep flip-flopping? And here, right in the middle of XRP and Stellar, or a little closer to Stellar than to XRP, is Bitcoin Cash. It's kind of on an island right now. It's not close to catching XRP, and Stellar and EOS are not close to being able to catch it. So what will happen with Bitcoin Cash? It seems like it's cemented in that number 4 spot for a while. The fork, I think, will help it somewhat, but I think all the bickering and infighting is not going to bode well for Bitcoin Cash in the long term. But who knows? Maybe they can get all that sorted out, but I doubt it. So let's look at the news. This was very interesting. So Target's blue tick, that means verified, Twitter account was hacked. Users targeted in most recent Bitcoin impersonation scam. So there's 2 ways that this is happening, okay? If you guys are not familiar with the ETH giveaway or the Bitcoin giveaway scams on Twitter, what people do is they take accounts and they pretend to be another person in every case, and it'll be Elon Musk or Vitalik Buterin or Roger Ver or whoever it might be, and they say, "Ooh, all you got to do to get these free Bitcoins is send us some Bitcoin first." No such thing as that, guys. There's no such thing as sending Bitcoin to verify your own address. That makes 0 sense. Now, I'm sorry if you've fallen for something like that, and people actually do fall for this. But the way this is happening is one of 2 ways. Either accounts are getting hacked, which that is what happened with Target today. It was hacked, and as you can see the blue check mark right here, you will see that that means that it's verified, and so people trust that blue tick. The other way it happens is people who get verified accounts selling their accounts. And when they sell their accounts, they may not realize they're selling it to a scammer, or they may not care. But then what happens is scammers come in, and all they got to do once they buy one of these verified accounts is change the name. So they'll buy a verified account that might be for, you know, Susie Reporter from WSG or whatever, and they buy that account, and then they change the name so it says Elon Musk. And these are actually pretty lucrative. Today, what happened with Target, it says, "We are giving away 5,000 Bitcoins to the community." They can't even get the language right, which drives me crazy that people still fall for this. "We present cryptocurrency payments for your purchases in our store and want to celebrate this event with all users. We organize the biggest crypto giveaway in the world. Participate in giveaway," and then it's some sketchy URL. Now, you might think, what in the world? Who would fall for this? Well, 30 people fell for this. How do I know that? Well, they wanted to verify the address. They said you have to send 0.2 Bitcoins, and they were able to get 6 whole Bitcoins out of this scam. $37,000 they were able to get. So, guys, here's the truest thing in all of crypto. If it's too good to be true, it's definitely not true. And I think that unfortunately, that is what we're seeing, is people falling for this in hopes, especially in a bear market. You know, people are down on their luck, and they're wanting to get their gains back. Maybe they took out a loan to buy cryptocurrency, and they think, oh, if I just send 0.2, maybe I'll get a whole Bitcoin back, or 5 Bitcoins, or whatever it would be. That's not a real thing, guys. So unfortunately, this is something we're going to continue to see. But the biggest takeaway right here is for you guys to know that don't trust something just because it has the blue check mark. That is a way for people to know that it's a verified account, but those verified accounts can also be vulnerable. This is not blockchain. This is not decentralized social media. It's quite easy for people to take control of these accounts, so make sure you are being careful. Okay, so Binance is undergoing an 8-hour scheduled system upgrade on the 14th. And a couple of things that they're going to be doing also, they're also going to be upgrading their mobile application, so be on the lookout for that. During this 8-hour window, all deposits and withdrawals are going to be suspended, so hopefully we don't see a massive pump or a massive dump during this time. It would not surprise me, though, if that occurred. So what is this update? What is Binance up to? Well, a lot of people believe that since Binance recently made an announcement that they're going to be taking on institutional investors and giving them tools to be able to do that more easily with, that's what this is. They're going to be updating the website to cater more, or at least have features that cater more to the institutional investors. So unlike Coinbase, just because Binance goes down doesn't mean that, you know, they're going to list some coin. Of course, that was always a conspiracy whenever Coinbase was doing an upgrade, that's when project was going to go on. Ripple was going to go on, or ZRX, or basic attention token, whatever it may be. But now, you know, that's not really the case when it comes to Binance. So be on the lookout. There might be a new user interface. There might be some new features, some new tools. So after this update is over, make sure to go check it out and let's see what new we have on the site. So that's all I got today, guys. That is your crypto news for the day. Make sure that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, BitBoy out.